actually had Hydra push, and you had a lot of freaking Hydras,
Yeah.
like
I
way
should.
sooner than I expected. I think this macro boost Zerg got really makes a difference.
Let me just try and hide. Can I hide this? Yes. Good old standard. Let's see how this looks. This looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Hey Finn,
Hey, Finn.
Game resumed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this strange cast. I am going to be your host, Cepheus, and with me today is
Kali.
who's almost quiet, but he expected me to say the name, so that's understandable. Kalevi, in the bottom left corner, we are gonna be having the Red Bandit as the Red Protoss, and you know that makes perfect sense because Protoss is the dirty bandit race, and he's red, so perfect.
On the top right we have a Dirtybag.
We have a dirty bag. Now, so
playing as a Zerg player.
so
Yeah.
that's kind of ironic though, because he should be playing Protoss.
Why?
His name is Dirtybag.
Eh.
Isn't that the dirty race?
Look at these disgusting Zerg drones. I think
Hmm.
the name is fitting.
Why are they so disgusting? I'm looking at them right now.
They've got like 4, 5, 6 eyes or something. It's actually kind of gross.
No, I like that. I like that in a pet. The more eyes, the better, I usually say. So,
Okay.
Dirtybag is gonna bring out two drones. Oh yeah, one is for expanding. He's gonna expand. He's gonna. I was gonna say he's gonna scout at 2 different locations at once, but this is a 2-player map, and it's still a bad idea, even if it wasn't. I will talk about. Sorry, I am just commenting for Finn. I will talk about balance in this cast because that's one of the reasons that we got this game. So I have no idea if these games are good or not, but I know that they've been given to me because, not
There might
necessarily
be
because.
potential issues.
Yeah, there may not be any issues in this game in particular, but he just gave me a lot of games that I like. This is what he played. He's wanted to show it to me. So we're gonna have Bandit fast expanding. He's gonna probably wall off completely, and I think I'm starting to become okay with full wall offs without wall in mechanics, just being a part of the game and just having to balance the game around that. So things have to be a little bit different. Instead of trying to make some crazy wall in mechanics, but we can test it, of course. But it will be, no matter how clear we make it, it will still be more unintuitive than just buildings walling off completely.
I think there are 2 possible ways we can approach this. Actually 3 possible ways.
What? Sorry, just Finn. How can you make a kappa without the face coming up? Or can everyone else see the face? Can you see the face in Twitch chat for Finn?
No.
How did that happen? I don't even know how you do that. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I think there are 3 possible ways we can approach this wall-in mechanic. Possibility 1 is we balance the game around it. Possibility 2 is we change the map around it. Perhaps making the chokes a little bit more
Yeah.
broad or...
That's
broad.
an interesting point. Having just not too much, I think, but just slightly broader. Like if that mineral patch was not there, like that size instead. So you have to actually commit more buildings to walling off, so you can't be as greedy.
Or the other possibility would be like change how walling works. These are the 3 possibilities that come to my mind when I think about this issue.
Yeah. No, I kind of like possibility like 1 and 2. Like, we partly balance the game around it, and we partly actually change up the maps a little bit with chokes. Not much, but like just making it having like 2 pylons instead of 1, something like that, So I really like that idea actually. Oh wow, look at that! Bandit's gonna go for
Ooh.
a pylon on the high ground, trying to deny that quick third from Dirtybag.
This is gonna get really interesting really soon. Although the Zealot is already taking a lot of damage.
Oh, it's gonna die.
Yeah, in such small battle circlings seem to do just fine. Like,
The battle circlings are good, or like Dragon would say.
and that's really good that he immediately went for the pylon, because this pylon would have been used for recharging the Zealot,
Oh,
but now it
true.
has so little energy. I mean,
Shield. Yeah, that's
Shield,
actually an
yeah.
interesting strat. You don't have to kill it. You just have to damage it enough that the shields become fairly useless. Huh.
But the Zealot is just going to ignore this third now. But he forced so many Zerglings out of the Dirtybag.
Yeah, he thought this
He's
was
running
more
into
of
the
a...
main, getting a full scan off, so these two Zealots definitely paid for themselves.
This
Although
Zealot
now
is
he's
on the
going for the
stroll.
Zerglings, I think that might be a mistake.
Yeah, well, there will be... yeah, see, if these Zerglings had a little bit of range, they would be able to get more, like, maybe another row of Zerglings would be
More
able to hit
surface
there.
area.
Yeah. Hmm.
Another approach would also be to make Zerglings tinier.
Yes, we could do... we could combine them, but ideally, I would like to be able to single-click Zerglings easily. Oh, Dirtybag's gotta be careful. He doesn't want to attack into that wall like I did versus you on that first game we had. So Bandit... I'm dying just talk.
So these few moves actually gave the Red Bandit a bit of a lead in this game, forcing out so many Zerglings, and yeah, getting a full scout off. He knows exactly what Dirtybag is doing. He knows that Lair will be pretty late, and now he has 2 Chaosiers out already, and he's chrono boosting out more.
The
Focus on the game, Xifias!
I will. It's just, yeah, yeah, this is why, see Finn, this is why we don't talk about balance during the game, because we get comments like that. Oh wow, okay, Bandit is picking off a lot of Overlords now, very nice. I guess the metagame is shifting towards that Sir kind of has to get Spire to deal with the early Corsairs.
Yeah.
Like this,
Is he getting... No, he's not getting a
I
Spire.
just don't feel Hydralisks are cutting it. Like Hydralisks doesn't really deal with them.
I think especially Hydralisks are the only way to play against it. As you can see, Dirtybag is not getting a Spire.
Yeah.
Well, because once you get this critical mass of Corsairs, like there's no Spire unit that can deal with it.
No,
Even
no.
with the...
But if you
with-
if you go for like a default 3 base straight into Spire, into Quick Lair, then you already have Scourges out when the first 1 or 2 Corsairs come up, or you're almost getting Scourges, so you can like try and keep the count low, or at least, you know, force them to stay out of your base much easier than you can with the Hydralisks. You see how difficult it is for Dirtybag right now to keep these Corsairs out of his base.
You're already 6 if yes.
I have and my wife is coughing in the background too, so there's like an echo here.
So, the Red Bandit is going for Stalkers. I actually know what to think about it, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, he's been building Stalkers every single game versus Zerg, and he's been tearing it up. They're not that bad as you think, especially versus Zerg.
Huh. I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting. See, they kill some Zerglings.
Oh wow, they nearly became cost efficient there. But just nearly.
Yeah, he hasn't made a single Dragoon in a long time, he said, in PvZ. He even uses Stalkers to deal with Lurkers.
Yeah, Stalkers are actually alright against Lurkers. They actually deal damage a lot faster to Lurkers than Dragoons.
They just deal very little damage.
What? No, they are medium. So
Oh
that
yeah,
means
that's
75%
75%.
damage.
Ah, that's right, that changed. That is an interesting and big change, actually. That means Dragoons are almost useless in,
No, not almost useless.
in PvZ.
Well, they are still better against the tier 3 units of Zerg, like Guardians and Ultralisks. So if you
Yeah.
go get a lot of Dragoons, you are better prepared for these kind of tech switches than when you go Stalkers.
True, and they're
So
still
in my opinion, Dragoons are still superior to the Stalker.
And they're still
That
pretty
sucks.
good versus Lurkers. Like, they're not bad versus Lurkers, so...
No,
yeah.
no.
So let's
And
see what
they
this
are
push from
beefier.
Bandit can do. Wow, Dirtybag is not really well prepared for... Oh, never mind, he has a ton of Hydralisks. Oh, he's actually going to
yeah.
check the 4th base and deny it, interestingly enough.
Yeah, he will probably get away even with all the Stalkers. And he wants to take the fight down the choke. Really nice blink, actually. Really, really nice. And he actually chases these Hydralisks back, but he should not engage.
Yeah, that's a lot of Hydralisks.
He should either retreat or try to fight on the choke points, which he's doing right now. Actually might get an Overseer. Dirtybag retreating a little bit to get into a slightly better position, and now he has to retreat with everything, with all his Stalkers, which should get away considering they have blink.
He's actually doing a good job killing a lot of Hydras before. Oh, no, he's losing them. He's not paying attention.
No. Oh, no,
wow.
he's not losing them. He's not losing them.
He's not lost a
Gets
single
away.
Stalker, I think.
Nope, he didn't.
Yeah, they're really bad units.
If you look at the kill count, 2 kills, 7 kills,
Is
2
there
kills,
7 kill stalker? That's actually
1
pretty
kill,
sick.
3 kills.
But it's
Every time I see Stalkers doing well, I just wish Nap could see it. Like, that's my secret wish.
is your secret wish that what do you say?
That Nap sees when Stalkers do well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, Scourge is incoming now. I like that because there's really not that many Corsairs actually. So if you can just snipe those, that would be really nice. And Dirtybag can potentially get a group of Mutalisks later and be annoying with that.
So these games are actually really interesting. Like, I like the Burrow circling play from Dirtybag. I really love this storm. Oh, it's so cool to watch! Okay,
It is.
big storms. And Dirtybag is attacking, although he is behind. Like, the Red Bandit took every single engagement, and now he's even. These stalkers are really good at catching retreating units. But now he has to go back again. Yeah, retreat.
That's the
Okay.
thing with stalkers, so you can kind of choose when to fight because of the blink. You don't have to like. You can if you have a bad engagement, you just get out of there really easily. And you're right. I love this Burrow Zerlings play. It's really nice.
Yeah, he has. He doesn't have a lot of vision, but he has enough vision to see what kind of composition he's up against. He sees mostly stalkers and High Templars.
Yeah, well, a lot of stalkers too. Oh, we got warp gating coming and face shield for observers. That's interesting. Dirtybag loves his Hydra. I've seen that a lot. He doesn't really go for lurkers at all.
I don't think Lurkers are the right decision when you're going up against Stalkers. I think mostly Hydra circling composition is better, and then slowly transitioning into these late tier units of Zerg. One thing you have to consider is that the Red Bandit is already 60 supply ahead. He took every single engagement. He was really well prepared for everything that Dirtybag threw at him, and he denied the 4th base. He got the early game advantage, and it slowly snowballed into his favor more and more, and Dirtybag really has struggled. So
I think and hope that Bandit will play Zerg versus Dirtybag's progress afterwards, so we can see like the other way around. By the way, Bacon Angel, congratulations on your first Starbow win. That's awesome. You deserve it.
Huh. It's actually where is his supply? Like, I see his army looks so small. Like, I don't know where his army supply is. There's some at the 3rd, there's most of it in the middle, but it still looks kinda small, but perhaps I'm just wrong because I don't know, it's weak to me.
Oh no, here are the lurkers.
Oh, see how fast they kill lurkers. It's actually quite good. And I hear these are either the hydralisks crying or
I can barely laugh, that's how sick I am.
oh well. So he actually manages to clean up most of these hydralisks, but still stalkers cannot fight head on. He still nice Archon off there, saves 2 High Templars and gets
Bandit
some Archon out of it.
Playing really well in this game. Bandit has just been like Bandit's been playing a lot lately, and he almost always wins. He
But at the
plays
same
really
time, I'm really impressed how Dirtybag was able to hold this push, considering how far he was 60 supply behind, and now he's actually catching up. So this engagement did not go so well for the Red Bandit as he wished it would have. He's still in the lead, but Dirtybag managed to get 2 additional bases up and running. So if we look at the base count, he actually has so many bases running.
Oh, but Dirtybag should not attack here.
You should totally attack there. There's no observer,
Oh.
and he can do a lot of damage to all these salads. This is a very cost efficient. Gets the High Templar. Really nice snipe from all these hydralisks. Now the observer arrives, but this was still very cost efficient, and he was able to catch up a little bit more.
I'm not sure if I 100% agree, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, at least. Oh, Dirtybag actually making spine crawlers on that high ground there.
The only the only thing I don't like about Dirtybag's play, and I know Dirtybag is a really good player, and I hate criticizing players which are infinitely times better than I am. But the only thing I don't like about his play is that he has a lot of hydralisks, and I get why he's getting so many of them, because he's behind, basically. That's why he has to make units. But I don't like that he doesn't go to any tier 3 units. Ultralisks would be so great and so helpful against these stalkers.
Yeah, stalkers do nothing against ultralisks. And he hasn't even started lair in the meantime. We have a lot of Corsairs incoming with Disruption Web almost complete, and he's gonna dismantle these units, and here's the strength of the stalkers. The Hydras cannot escape. It's very difficult for Dirtybag to deal with.
But now the rest of the army comes in, and without Psystorm I don't think the Red Bandit should not be able to take this engagement, but he has a lot of salads to buffer
He just
for
has
the
too many
stalkers.
units, I think. I think he'll be
Yeah.
fine. He just has overwhelming numbers at this point.
Yeah, and even if he's retreating, like, the stalkers can just catch up to them.
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
and
this high
maybe
ground has some defenses though.
the safety of the spine crawlers might push this back again. And it does.
Very
And
nice.
Dirtybag is throwing down. Oh wow, Dirtybag is throwing down so many spine crawlers at his 12
Oh, wow.
base.
He's
And
defending
it
this
already has lurker stand. I don't think stalkers will be able to push in there. In the meantime, Hydralisks trying to deny the 6 base, disruption webs going down.
Oh, very nice.
Really nice, but catches 2 high Templars for his efforts.
Ah.
Uh, yeah, I still think this went fairly well for the Bandit.
Definitely. And Bandit now has Warp Tech, which makes it very easy for him to keep his mobile stalker style. And also makes it easy for him to defend so many locations at the same time.
He will have a lot of minerals, because warp gates don't produce as fast. Warp gates don't produce as fast as gateways. So he will have a lot of.
Well, he's maxed out as well. He's
Yeah.
actually going to try and attack into the high ground here. So, those lurkers are not complete yet. Yeah, Dirtybag committing so many of his resources to defending those other bases. It's going to be hard to defend the main choke.
So many disruption webs, making these spine crawlers absolutely useless, a waste of minerals at this point. Yeah, and the Red Bandit is able to push through there, and he actually finds the Overlord Cloud with his crosses, and